Okay, so we have Jumbo here for a returning session on the Master Zen, and we're doing some King's Row. So before we start this, Jumbo, is there anything question-wise, comment-wise, maybe just question-wise that you want to say?
Um,
Attackers incoming in
no.
30 seconds.
Okay, okay. And have you pulled up the stream yet? Because I'm sure you're going to pick fights with my viewers as usual.
I definitely do need to do that. Let me
Okay.
see if it's live. I don't see it live quite. Oh, there it is.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I need to pause that. Okay, there we go. I need to insult them. I need to diss them. They're like, oh, where are your arms? Like, you're probably like 2,000 SR lower than I. So, no one's even here and I'm already fighting them.
Yes, you are. You are looking to pick fights with strawmen at this point. Okay. Or scarecrows, whatever.
Here we go.
Okay, so you're starting here. You've defaulted your orb to the Reinhardt, which at this moment in time is going to be reasonable. I need to do a little bit of thinking about your comp for a moment. Your partner is going to be a BAP, and
Spamra.
you
Spam
have
Brawl.
Spam Brawl. Spam Brawl is pretty much the right description for what you have, whereas they are on a more traditional
Actual
brawl or about to
with
be
a
on a more
widow.
traditional brawl. So you're going to have to play these slow and have to play these to kite like every fight, and it's actually going to be really important that you're on it with this Discord orb. That you are on it with this Discord
I think
orb.
I'm applying it right now too.
Okay. Okay.
Look at that. You see the animation? You see the
I
little
do.
ball
I
coming
do.
out?
Oh, and as it
purple
rolled
ball?
forward for a moment, you got the Discord off. Perfect. You were applying it.
Oh, wow. See something
Okay.
else.
You go for this. You're keeping it on the D.Va. You've still got. You've moved.
I mean,
the
they're
Discord
kind
to
of
the
dying.
McCree.
I think. No, it's not on the Kree.
Really?
No, it's on the. Is he in front of my Orisa?
Well, it's no. It's you can
No,
see
no.
on your. You can see on my UI that your Discord orb is on the McCree, right?
Your UI.
Bottom right of
What?
my screen. You can see my screen.
No, my orb, my Harmony orb is on the.
Orisa.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were talking about my Harmony. We don't even have a Kree. I should not be playing Overwatch. I need to go back to like.
Okay, that's fine. So you've moved it to the Kree. I don't think this Kree is in an aggressive enough position anymore to justify that. So you're going to want to move this immediately.
Did it fall off or did, like?
Let's
I
find
think
out.
I just. Let's see.
Oh, whoa.
Because I think that was a bit far, buddy.
Thank you. So let's go ahead and rewind to a 5-second rewind here. And there we go.
can
And
do
let's do
that?
some high chat. Yeah.
They also had a Smurf Widow, so not my fault. I couldn't have done anything differently, by the way.
You could have beat her.
I did. Sometimes. They also beat me, though.
Okay, so here we are. So your Discord is on the D.Va. And I like your Discord on the D.Va. The D.Va has aggressed in front of the Reinhardt. This is a great place for your Discord.
Great place.
I don't think that fell off. I think you moved that. I'm positive you moved that.
Because they backed off behind the shield. Maybe.
No.
That
No.
looks like a shield to me.
No.
That's like a cluster of people.
It is a cluster of people. And getting your Discord on the more aggressive person, getting your Discord on the D.Va to make her use boosters and leave, that's actually really good. This is a little less good here. It could be great if your Ryan hits the swing, but usually...
If he was good at the game, but he
I mean-
feeds and he's garbage. He's a garbage player. Look at him die here. Look at him die.
So now you need to be looking and going, hey, is there someone I can move this to? For now, you've got wall hacks on the Kree, so you'll see if he's coming through hotel. That's good. You're going to put that up on Orisa. You've put this back on the D.Va. Is your next shot at the lamp? Your
Maybe.
next shot is a reload.
My next shot is a reload. Wise words.
Okay. You've got that on the May. What are you spamming?
I'm just spamming.
Yeah, I know.
They say always shoot, and then you're telling me don't always shoot.
Well,
It's enforcing the corner. That's a Reinhardt tip.
yeah, I know.
That was,
I know. Enforcing the corner. Yeah, I get it. Okay. You're going to have to close the angle. Come on, game. Stabilize.
I do close the angle. Because I finished what I
It's a
started.
lot of shots into a wall. Like, Slow this down a little.
That's a lot
1,
of shots.
2, 3.
I'm
4,
enforcing the
5.
wall. I was checking if it was an enemy.
Okay.
It's a new hero that can go through walls.
Mm,
And then there's a widow.
there is a widow there.
Why?
Why what? Is there a widow there?
Try and kill me.
Yeah, that is
But
what
let's
she's
just
trying to
theoretically, if they hit me,
do. Mm-hmm.
let's just pretend they hit me. Let's
Mhm.
pretend I just died here because
Okay.
they actually hit their shot. Where would I be? Like, where should I have been? Anywhere, or is that just a reset?
Oh, where
Is there
should you have
nothing
been?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's much I could have done with
No,
that.
if they'd hit you there, that's just sort of life. You're trying to transition up to rejoin your team here, because your team is deciding to push. You weren't wildly out of position or anything, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pressure the widow away,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a good player. Good player alert, everyone. Come meet him. Oh my god, I'm late. What's the fire strike count?
I knew you'd see that.
Oh my god. 0. 0 zip. Zippity doo
Okay.
bop.
So I was okay in the beginning with you pre-harmony orbing your Reinhardt. I am going to want to see this at this point get more to an enabling your DPS thing, like more to an enabling your Hanzo, your McCree. We're going to see how that goes.
I'm moving it. I'm moving around.
Okay.
Look at that harmony orb flick. You know how much
I
aim
do.
that takes?
Not much. There it is. There's the first one since people asked.
That was an actual. That was one that wouldn't really be avoided because somebody was calling out Widow's flanking, guys.
I'm just giving you a hard time. It's fine. Okay. Your orb just came back.
By that.
Your orb's on the Orisa? No, that's not where the orb is.
That's
So-
where the orb is.
This is going
I mean,
on. Where is your... Over here.
Did I
Okay.
try to move it to somebody, but it didn't work? Let's check the replay.
Okay, we can check the replay if you want.
Let's check the replay. Maybe I tried to Rhine it, but my Orisa is so ugly.
It's on the
I got
Hanzo right
nowhere.
now, which I'm pretty good with. I don't know why your Hanzo's playing quite so... Oh, you just moved your Harmony Orb. That's a reason for your... Well, I don't know why you moved your Harmony Orb, but hey.
I think I was trying to orb my Rhine.
I see.
You like this transcendence?
Do I like this
I mean,
Transcendence?
in my mind, what did I really have to block? There was no grab. I mean, you shouldn't always save it for grab, but there was no technical grab that was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, why not go aggressive? And when I
Oh,
hit
do you want the real answer?
What?
I mean, you're thinking, hey, they windowed, you're answering their window, you both have windows going, but
Yeah.
I would say, like, you could trans here, but, you know, they have the window is real burst power, can potentially get eliminations through trans, not really in this particular situation, but I would sort of say, go ahead.
That's still a power play.
It is a power play. It is
I
a
wouldn't
power
say
play.
it's particularly bad.
No, it's not bad. We could have looked to make it better. We could have gone, do we want to do it after our window's over? We could have gone, do we want to do it after they've pushed in a little harder than they actually have? Because this team is still very much in a position where they can be backing out, right? Like, they're not overcommitted to this fight. The D.Va is, and that's fine, but we're going to get the D.Va regardless. So, no, it's not a bad trans.
I'd say it's a perfect trans.
You would.
That's what you would say, Jumbo. I probably should have transitioned back a bit sooner.
Yeah, that's late where you...
Yeah,
You needed to end that
Yeah.
trans in a better spot than you did.
but I live because
You
I'm
do.
the best player in the world,
Hmm.
and now I'm dead.
How do you not hit that?
It was a hard shot to hit.
Okay.
They're coming up right there. Okay, look
Yeah.
at this.
Mm-hmm. You had the wall hack on them the whole time.
I don't focus on that.
Okay.
It was pretty sudden they hit their shot, man.
Yeah, no, they hit their first shot. That was good of them. On the other hand, you had the wall hack and knew that one shot took them out.
Yeah, but I got them. You expect me to be pixel perfect. They had fast movement.
Mm-hmm.
I was intimidated.
Why were you intimidated?
Also, our BAP died before me, so we would have had to back and we would have died anyway, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
So, not my fault. It was tactical, so I could reset faster.
Okay.
I didn't even know my BAP died. You
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
even know my BAP died.
I know.
You know? You just expect the least of me. Look at me enforcing this corner.
Yeah, we can watch you enforce that corner.
Let's watch it in the replay.
Good. You don't peek until you have 4. You fire with 5. You dodge a
That's
fire
perfect.
strike.
That's perfect play.
Yeah.
I'm a perfect human being. Let's watch this play.
Why are you over here?
Cause my Reinhardt got a rectangular shield.
Right, but transitional soft cover isn't as good as permanent cover.
Why does it look so weird from all the way over there?
I don't
Not
know.
like-
It's gotta be the...
That's Overwatch 2 Reinhardt shield right there.
We found Overwatch 2 Reinhardt shield.
this is
Okay.
a bug. This is a early release
Maybe,
just
maybe.
for us.
So, is there somewhere you want to go from here? Like,
To that cover over there.
left, right?
To that corner, because I think that corner's a lot better because there's
This
no
one?
actual. No, that corner's bad.
This one?
Bad corner. Bad corner.
This one.
I like this corner.
This
and then
corner.
I can peek around. Yeah, I like that. That's my favorite corner.
Okay, but like...
That's the corner a Reinhardt would enforce.
That is the corner of Reinhardt would enforce, which is why I'm saying, why do you want it?
Because that's the coolest corner. He's a big rectangular strong man.
I kind of like this corner right here, personally. Your BAP seems to
That's
have an idea.
The BAP is an idiot.
I don't think I agree. I don't
All I'm
think
saying
I
is we
agree.
lost the game, so obviously when he must have done something wrong.
As did you. Okay.
As did I.
Do something
Look
wrong.
at, look at this flawless. Look at
Look
this
at the 3
flawless.
missed shots.
I missed 5 shots, but then I come out with the clutch. Look at this. Look at this. Look.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Bing.
Nice. Nice.
Dude, it's actually insane how my aim fluctuates. I was in a game earlier, and like I missed like 5 shots on a tracer just like really close to me, but then they blinked behind me and I like 360 no scoped them.
Okay.
Headshot.
Does Zen have a
Double
scope?
kill. It's a figure of speech. My positioning here is really bad. Not here, but soon. You'll see. Look
I
at me
mean,
dodge that.
this isn't amazing, except that Arista is
This
making
isn't
it better.
amazing either. But I didn't know where the bomb goes, and then I died. The D.Va was also smurfing, so I blame it on them.
Okay, so you see that like the issue here is you actually have time. Like I get that you were pre-spamming, but there's not really a reason for you to be here, right? Like there's
But I want to spam.
okay, and you did your spam.
But now I need to do more spam. Always
no,
be
no,
shooting. That's what
no.
they told me.
Now you transition backwards, and you've got this, and you've got your Harmony Orbs, and you can protect your Hanzo. Like you don't need to be in the front line. You don't need to be a front line Zenyatta.
Why not? Look
Oh
at
my
that.
goodness!
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
I back up. I
Do you
wanted all the
though? Do
spam.
you?
I wanted all the spam I could get, Tempora.
Like you realize that this is a brawl team. They're going to run at you. Like yes, they're a little slower than your normal brawl team because they
My
have a
BAP
Junkrat,
is
but
in
like
the same place as me.
no, he is not. Your BAP has good positioning.
He should be positioning where I am.
No, you should be like thinking about here, or if you wanted to be up here with BAP, that would be fine with me too.
I don't know even how to get up there. You can only get up there with a jump. That would take too long.
Now it would, but you had the option to go up here earlier.
This is actually gonna make you barf this play. Look at
You had to avoid the self-destruct. I get it.
If only I had good positioning from the start.
Yes, yes.
Look at my kill on the Rhine there.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but
That I didn't kill. Somebody else did.
I'm aware,
All I'm
but
saying
you
is
got the
I
Discord
couldn't
there.
have done anything.
Because you first put yourself in a bad situation.
Okay, so spam more. Close. It's not like I was even close to trans.
Why are you giving Diva mech back?
I was trying to kill them. Think I should have trans there?
I think you're fine.
Think I should trans right now?
Not particularly. Not
Do you like this
particularly, no.
positioning a bit better?
I do like this positioning a bit better. Yeah, I am more of
Really?
a fan of this positioning. Why do you ask?
I just wanted your approval.
Yeah, good. I mean, you could edge it a little closer over to here, so instead of what you have here,
my
where
God.
it's controlling,
Oh my
like,
God.
it's covering less than a fifth of your screen, you could let it take up, like, 30 or even 40% of your screen and have better
Okay.
cover. And then
You
you could
can calm
transition
down.
more. Yeah, you could do better.
You could calm down though.
I'm pretty calm.
Oh my God, my team sucks. My team's just bad. I've made no mistakes so far.
No positional mistakes, no missed shots.
Look at these shots. Oh my gosh, he's so good at this game.
Okay.
I don't mind the trans. I can live with that. What are you
I mean,
looking
if we
at?
want to talk about the trans.
Oh my God. There's nothing wrong with this. It's a power play.
No, it's not. You're behind one. You're behind one and they're tiring. It's not a power play. It's because you're scared that everyone is going to run and you're going to have to touch point, which I don't mind that part. The part that I
that's
do
true.
mind is that this is too early. Like, you still,
Oh my
they
God.
cannot
I was
stop
be-
you. They're not running a Mei. They cannot stop you from touching point. You can trans later.
It wasn't exactly two touch point. As you see, I did not touch point here.
Okay. Then
I
I
don't
don't
know
like
why I
it.
go into the opening.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter, because I don't take damage. But maybe I should be more careful with that. Maybe in a higher elo, the diva will boopers me out of it, and then I'll die.
I mean, you have race car speed. She's gonna have trouble booping you. There's places where she could, but this isn't one of them.
She could boot me off that mini high ground.
Yeah, but you have race car speed and would get back.
Then I get blown up by a Junkrat tire,
Okay.
and they throw me into the void back there.
Probably. The spare Omnic, you know. Omnic parts, that's what this place is all about.
Really?
Okay. No, I mean, but this is the place where they don't particularly like Omnics. They're against the Omnic rights movement or whatever. That's the lore
Are
of this
you
map, I
against the
think.
Omnic? Are you against rights?
No, I'm pretty big on rights, actually.
But less.
Okay, so you're playing back here. You're going to heal up your BAP, I guess?
Maybe.
No, you're going to have no orbs out.
I don't like orbs.
You're going to
I
put
orb
orb on the
the
Purple
anti.
Orisa!
That's a strategy.
No, it is not.
Look at me switch it right now.
Okay.
See that? I knew that was happening and didn't forget about it.
Why are you up here?
Because, why not? They're down players, I'm spamming.
You're up here because you want to transition through here and get up here, right? So you can play from here?
No.
That's what's going on?
No.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that spot. That spot's very bad.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like that spot at all.
Tell me more about why that spot is bad.
Because there's no corner. There's no kite path.
This isn't a corner?
That's a corner, but if you need to peek something and they're pushing and you don't do it correctly, then there's no kite path.
Well, if they're pushing where? If they're pushing here?
Like all the way over there, but
Like-
they got a Lucio, you got no kite path, you're dead, man. You're dead.
You mean
you're
if they're
dead.
pushing here?
Yeah,
If
right
they're
there.
here, you're not still here.
No, like you know what I'm talking about. It's bad because the corner is bad. There's no good kite. That's a bad corner. That's a horrible corner.
This is...
Oh wait, you can get out through there?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, Master Zen player here doesn't even know how maps work.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no. How'd you even get here, Jumbo? I think you're an imposter.
It's gonna be
Not
great.
much.
Master Zen, learn where the flank routes are.
Master Zen, learn what the map is. That should be the title of the video. Okay.
Okay.
See, look at how I'm enforcing it better too.
Mhm.
I heard your advice. I heed your call,
Mhm.
and now I'm doing.
This
the
is better.
thing.
You've got better cover here. I do want that Discord to move to the Junkrat, believe it or not, because he is being the most aggressive on their team right now, and I would like that checked.
Don't die to it. I'm good. Doesn't die to a Diva Bomb and Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what my Ryan does here. Look at how badly he plays this whole thing. Look at this. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Bing. Bing.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting this guy, he charges. Where is he even going? Where
That's
is he
disappointing,
going?
because that was correct. You discorded and then
He leaves.
Yeah.
And then he, dude, that's not my fault. That was
No,
a
it's
total
not.
Ryan misplay.
Not.
No, we actually could have possibly won that fight, or at
Sure.
least stalled it out, pressured the Ryan back, and then got another fight.
Yeah,
And instead he,
I'm not remotely upset with what you did there. Now you're gonna
They
swap
called me
Lucio and
bad for
Skullcart.
doing this, but I knew the tire was there. But in my mind, I was like, maybe this is my other healer can touch, but I can't get to the other side in time. I mean, it was a trick.
No,
I couldn't
it's
get to the
fine.
other side.
I'm not worried
And they
about what
called
you
me bad too. They were like, "You're bad."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm very good.
to 3.
There you go. There you go.
Sides.
50% win rate. Very good.
There you go.
Initiating.
I think my win rate's a bit above 50. It's like 60,
Cool, cool.
but that's not very good. It's
I
'cause
mean,
the meta is so dumb. I wanted to say this to you. The meta is stupid.
I
It
like
doesn't have
Brawl
anything.
personally. And
I like
also,
Brawl. Everyone likes Brawl. But like if you look at last season compared to this season, you saw some Lucio, you saw some Mercy, you saw some
you
Zen,
still see some
you saw
Lucio.
some Brig, you saw some Lucio, you saw some Brig. I'm talking about last season's meta.
Oh, okay, got it.
When
Yeah, no,
Brawl-
last season's meta was
It was so much
uniquely-
more diverse. It was
It
so
was
much more diverse. Now I just look at the thing and it's just Bap Lucio, Bap Lucio, Bap
Yeah.
Lucio. It's all Bap Lucio, and that makes it a bad meta. That means this meta is too dominant.
No, I don't think this meta is too dominant. I'm not even convinced that the true meta is the Bap Lucio right now, because you are seeing competition from Korean contenders, from other places, from other teams that are playing in even Western contenders to run the poke dive stuff, to run the double bubble stuff, to try to run the old school hybrid stuff. Like, it doesn't seem to be as strong as Brawl, but it's not just getting dominated by Brawl. So that's probably a good sign when the strongest meta isn't
But
that much
I
stronger
don't
than
play
the next
Korean
meta.
ladder, and then people just
Okay.
yell at me, garbage Zen OTP. Get
Okay.
off Zen.
Okay.
Get off Zen, you garbage player.
I see. I see.
I'll flex the BAP.
Okay.
It'll just be subpar.
I hear you.
5.
Okay, so here we are. You've got your Harmony pre-harmonied on the Orisa, which is weird.
Yeah, maybe Reinhardt.
Reinhardt would be better, and now McCree's just fine. I still like the McCree. I actually did like the McCree that was separated.
But now I'm done. I don't think orbing him here is bad.
Who, the Rhine?
Yeah.
Yeah, orbing the Rhine here is fine. But you do need to advance before the Rhine clears that space, because you need him to help you get in. Good.
We're good. We're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfection so far.
I mean, I would like your Harmony Orb to be on your McCree, but I'd also like your McCree to be more aggressive.
Blim, 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 blim,
Yeah.
blim.
No, your Harmony Orb on the McCree, who's about to go do exactly what he's supposed to, would be really clutch right now.
Clutch. Well,
See this
Look at
McCree
him.
who's fighting
He's
this
about to
Junkrat
die.
like he's supposed to? Like he's supposed to? He's trying to get Hotel Dominance, and with Hotel Dominance, he'll take out the other McCree? Like, that's an important thing that's happening right now. And he doesn't have your Harmony Orb. Instead, it's on Reinhardt, where it's doing a pitiful percentage of his health per second.
yeah. He died. He's bad.
Would he have with Harmony Orb?
Probably.
Maybe.
It's called burst damage. He probably would have died either way. How much does concussion mine plus a regular mine do? 100?
So, I don't remember the numbers honestly, and there's fall off on concussion mine ranges increments anyways.
Well, it seemed pretty darn close to him considering what
Yeah, but
we
he
just
has
saw.
225 health, so he could have been full health plus been getting 30 health per second.
Also, I don't think he would have been 30. I don't think he would have been full health by the time he even got over there anyway.
What?
If it was on him the whole time, maybe.
I'm
But
talking
if I
about
did-
when he was over on Car. So
Yeah,
let's
look
watch
at
through
this.
this.
Look at
I will.
Because you're probably wrong. You're wrong about a lot of things in this game.
Oh look, he's missing 30 health as he's on Car, which is when I first pointed out, hey, he would really be the better Harmony Orb target.
Oh, Ryan's missing more than 30 health.
And?
He's missing like 50.
And? What's your point? No, seriously.
Dominant.
No. Because Bap can easily heal Ryan. Bap can pick between multiple weave patterns to heal Ryan. And at this level, Bap is perfectly happy to go double or even triple left click, single right click. Bap is perfectly happy to do that on Ryan, and Bap will manage Ryan's health. Now, it's possible if Ryan gets down to like 20% health that you need to help triage Reinhardt with your Harmony Orb, or if no one else is going to use your Harmony Orb,
Then when
sure.
the hell should I orb Reinhardt? People tell me weird different things. When do I even orb Reinhardt?
Well, it depends on
What?
it depends on who your support partner is.
Baptiste.
Right.
Anna. Normal
Right,
support
sure.
partner.
So if you have a Baptiste or an Anna, they can handle most of the Rhine healing, and you're mostly not looking to enable him. You can pre-Harmony Orb him like when you walk out spawn, because he's going to be the first one to take any damage, right? Like first through
What
a
if
choke.
he's like kind of dying? Though?
Well, if he's kind of going down, if he's at like 20, maybe 30% health, you could try to triage a little bit with your Harmony Orb. But honestly, your Harmony Orb isn't very good triage. Like, that's more what a Mercy would do. You're kind of like, well, I guess I'll try. And it's you can, but really your Tracer, your McCree, your Hanzo, who already has the Harmony Orb on them, is probably going to do more by continuing to have it. You can also Harmony Orb him.
Very specific question. I have a question.
You can also, one second, you can also Harmony Orb him when your orb has come back and you can't re-Harmony Orb your DPS who are on-off angles, who have gone for flanks, etc. Go ahead.
What if, okay, so my Ryan has just kited back around the corner we are enforcing.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's like 30% health.
Mm-hmm.
Should I orb him then?
Is one of your other players being more aggressive?
No. We've all kited.
If you've all kited and none of you are being aggressive, yeah, you can be like, if no one is being aggressive, I want to heal the health that is missing. And the health that is missing is on your Reinhardt.
But if someone is being aggressive,
you would enable them.
okay.
Yes.
We're getting fundamental basic stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, I don't know
call
that this
this
is basic.
basic.
Yeah, this isn't basics. This is getting more advanced.
If it was a gold, you'd just be like, orb this guy sometimes, or this guy sometimes. We'll get to specifics later.
I'd probably be a little more specific than that, but yes.
Okay, so far perfect play. I like to see it. Ooh, you
Okay.
like that orb? You like that orb?
I do like that orb.
What was I aiming at?
I think you just waved that to throw it so you could move your orb again.
Oh.
I don't love that, but here we are.
I could have just threw it
Yeah,
at the
you
corner.
could have exactly just thrown it where the Reinhardt is now, and that would have been better. Instead, you're like, here, Orisa, have some shots. And Orisa's like, no, I don't need any more shots. I'm good, doctor.
I didn't even orb them either.
No.
Like in this situation, it's fine to orb my Ryan, I think.
Yeah, no one else is being
Maybe if I had a
particularly
Kree
aggressive.
on the front line.
Right, if you had a Kree playing over here, for example, you'd orb the Kree instead.
Maybe if he was alive earlier and he didn't make such a bad play by rolling over there.
If anything, he was late to get there. Like, he was supposed to do that. He was just a little late to do it. Oh, are we going to Harmony Orb him this time? Cool.
I
cool.
do. Look at that. He's getting healed.
Hey.
I'd like to say I had like at least 5k damage this whole game.
You did. You did.
That would be really bad for 19 minutes.
It would be really bad for 19 minutes.
I think I had like 11k, 10k, somewhere in that area.
Okay. So, you don't know that there's a Junkrat there, but you do know... Oh, your Hanzo dropped. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
All good. Don't worry about it.
Let's review my Hanzo instead. Day Beezy.
No, let's review you. Do you hear the Junkrat?
Maybe.
There we go.
That's one fire strike.
That's not the first fire strike. That's another fire strike.
That's the first one I could have dodged.
Disagree.
I thought he was gonna go. That why I changed my orb, my right click over there, because I thought he was gonna go for like a whoopsie daisy. You know how
Yeah.
Junkrats love going for
do.
whoopsie daisies?
I do.
Is not preordained.
I understood how you...
No ordinary Zen would do this, by the way.
Okay.
Shoot a shield. No ordinary player would do that. I mean, do you think I should have done anything differently with that Junkrat? Or just let him kill me?
No, I
Because
was-
my DM play was garbage.
I'm
Quicks
not-
is garbage.
I'm not worried about the Junkrat eliminate or travel to the spawn room there. I'll be worried if you take another one here.
Pushing in this area just makes me nervous.
As it should.
And I leave. I didn't know what was happening down here. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa. There are like 3 different fights going on right
Okay,
now.
where are you rotating to?
Away.
Are you?
This corner.
Mm,
Maybe not. Maybe I'm not.
no, maybe you're just
I
standing
think
it
I-
open.
I think I'm just rotating away from things. There is
Okay.
no corner. There is no.
Okay, you're deciding it's time for a reset.
Or just get our stuff together quickly. That's a reset.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Harmony of the Hanzo. Harmony
Maybe.
of the Hanzo.
Oh, you see that?
I did.
Perfect play. Perfect play. Who's better than me? Answer me that. Riddle me this.
Ultraviolet. Con.
No.
You know, I
could
can keep
I
going.
I could run circles around all of them.
Uh-huh. Huh. Okay.
This is a weird fight that happened. You have to admit.
Experience tranquility.
Is
Are you
this for the
experiencing
shatter?
it? This is for the whole gang.
The whole game.
The whole gang. And then he gets anti. That's
Yeah,
sad.
Yeah.
I think the idea of the trans was okay, but maybe I could have done it right when he shattered. But I think
Tranquility.
if he didn't get anti like a little dum dum here, he would have lived.
Mhm.
I feel like you're really torn on this trans. He could have backed up into the lamp, but he's stupid
Mhm.
because he had shield.
Yeah.
At the time, I had no knowledge of him getting. It literally got thrown as right as I went over there.
Yeah, I know. You're
You, like, did a
generally on
dopey
ladder.
go
You're
around
generally going to assume that the BAP's lamp will come out before your defensive will come out, and you have to track his cooldown.
Why do I have to track my own team? That's stupid.
Uh,
They should be tracking me.
you don't have cooldowns.
I got Transcendence. It's just on a really long cooldown.
So we're on a really long variable cooldown.
Yeah, yeah. I get 10 trances per 10.
Okay.
Bad
Not
play
amazing.
by him.
I mean,
I can't shoot a tire.
Why can't you left click a tire?
Because I can't aim.
Please left click the tire. Like, it's not hiding from you. Just left click it.
I would not have been able to click that tire. I can assure you with 100%, I would have never ever got that tire.
But maybe
Maybe
you
that's
put
why
some
I'm not
chip
GM.
damage on it, and then someone else put some chip damage on it.
Nobody else did.
That's true.
But maybe he would have got all scared, and then he would have wally wonky around the Hanzo shots and accidentally go into one.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay.
We really had a tough time pushing this choke.
Yeah, they have a Junkrat on high ground.
See, my GM player was
Almost!
garbage,
You dodged
dude.
the fire strike.
I did. My GM player was bad. I blame him for that.
Okay.
I should have had a better GM player.
You could have been the second GM player. Yeah, that would have been the difference maker.
I'm playing like a GM player. You can admit. You can admit temporal. It's okay to admit it.
Oh, is it? Is it?
If you saw this in GM, would you say they're boosted?
How'd that tire do? Did you hit that tire?
A GM player, some of them wouldn't have even gotten that tire.
That's true.
I
Some
don't
of
even.
them.
I don't even think Calf would have, dude. I don't even think I could have, unless I landed 5 perfect shots on that thing.
What?
Like,
Dude, I
predicted
wasn't
the
asking you to
movement.
destroy the tire. I was asking you to hit the tire. I was asking you to left click the tire and hit it at least once. Okay.
See, you like that? You like that map?
No, not amazing. So here we are. This is
You don't
okay.
like me helping my
Why
queen?
have you already charged a right click before you've already looked to see if there's anything over here? Are you sure that there's no
Over
enemies on your
where?
screen over here?
I don't know.
Right. And that's
Maybe
the point.
I do know. Maybe
No.
I have game sense.
No.
But
don't think you do know.
I didn't do it.
Right.
There were
So
any
what we're talking
enemies,
about
so I
here
was
is
right.
because there weren't any enemies on your screen, you decided to go into a right click and then look this way, as opposed to look this way and then decide to go into a right click. You get the subtle difference there?
Yeah, but it was still technically right.
Only because it turned out that there weren't enemies there. But you did not have a high enough level of confidence that there weren't enemies there to justify going into the right click before looking.
This game was just a doozy, man.
Okay.
An absolute doozy.
Experience tranquility.
Why does he back up, man?
I just want to show you this.
Experience tranquility.
You might feel like he's wrong, but I can pretty much guarantee you on ladder they're going to throw lamp first. So like, yeah, you just have
We're
to
not
know it, and you have to
calling
track
this
his
out.
lamp cooldown. What's that?
we're not calling this out.
I know you're not calling it out, and because you're
Also,
not
it's a
calling
power
it out,
play. You can't push past window with lamp, but you can push past this with lamp.
yeah. So his lamp is too shallow,
With,
but we're not
no,
critiquing his
with
play.
transcendendence. I could push past this window with transcendence. If
Yeah,
he
you
was
could
good.
absolutely throw the lamp right here and watch your team push through it because
Or,
they've still got
but
this
I was
corner.
transcending because he's bad.
No, you don't. No.
He
Good
didn't
try,
throw the
but
lamp
no.
correctly, so I do it. I have both orbs out.
You
can't say
transcended
anything.
before you saw where he threw his lamp. I can absolutely say something. Expect the lamp.
Because I did it at the same time as him.
Yeah.
And also, this
And
is
that's
also
gonna happen a
power
lot.
play.
That's gonna
This
happen
is
a lot.
power play.
No, this is
a
not a power play. This is you trying to answer the
How?
lamp to turn it into a power play. Excuse
I
me,
was
this is
trying
you
to-
answering the window and then trying to convert
Yeah,
answering
but
the
we could
window
have
into a
pushed
power
past
play.
it and made
Yes,
it a
you
power
could have.
play.
You could
A
have.
powerful play. But he's bad.
But your lamp could have done the same thing, and then you could have, after the lamp got destroyed, or after 2-3 seconds of lamp value, you could have transferred
How
real
do
power
I know?
play.
That's literally relying on my team. How do I know he's gonna actually? throw
Yes,
it
you
down?
have to rely because you have to make the assumption of, hey, more often than not on ladder he's going to use lamp the first time we get in trouble, and the second time we get in trouble, or if lamp is getting destroyed and we're still in trouble,
my
I'll
God.
trans. This is gonna happen to you a lot because you're gonna
This
get
is
like
so
grabbed,
hard.
and you're gonna be
This
like,
game's
okay,
too
what do I do? And when when you get grab, you wait the second for the lamp, and then you trans, assuming lamp is still available. If you know lamp isn't available, you might trans right away.
I want to go back to gold where you told me don't left click, right click. Yay. Do it right. This is too much brain power.
Yeah, it is. The stuff gets more and more micro. It's true. I don't mean micro as in mechanical, though that's true too. I mean micro in terms of, it gets to be adjustments that are more and more nuanced.
Yeah, you gotta actually be smart. This is bad.
Yeah.
How do we have 2 shields and not manage to block one? To block one shatter. Oh my gosh. We have. There's nothing I can do. Even if I had trans, I would be dead.
I mean, we could talk about positioning, but yeah.
I mean, maybe I could have been a bit farther back, but I still would have died.
No, you would not have.
I wouldn't have died, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Well,
because
sort of.
think about it. No. Let's look at this again. Let's replay.
We
Get
are.
on the
We are looking at it again.
I was in the farthest back, so technically my position was the bestest. Look at me all in the way in the back there.
Yeah, but if you were BAP, you'd have had the option to right step. Your reflexes might not have been good enough, but you'd have the option. Do you have the option to right step here? That's close.
That I probably could if I was good.
Yeah.
But that's so hard to do. And I would need to expect it. I don't expect people to do that, because I didn't expect them to hit one in the first place when we have 2 shields. And even if I was behind, or even if I was to the side, like, that would be like a 4.5 play. I'm not that good.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
And
that's
even
not
4.5 players probably don't always do that. Because
Okay.
they don't always expect it.
Right, but right, and we work on smaller and smaller things, and we're not there yet. Number 3.
I think we are there. I think we're just past. How do I not die?
It's a good
Ryan
question.
Shield?
That's a good
Ryan Shield?
Yeah, Ryan Shield.
Positioning doesn't exist when you have double shield.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And there's no reason that you had to rely on the Ryan Shield.
You
there,
should
but,
see how many times I got so close to dying to that ability this game. It happens more and more.
Okay. We're gonna Discord orb the BAP up there, right? That's
I
not
get
a BAP.
him. I get him first, and then I go for him.
Huh.
I don't think
Why,
it's. This
though?
is just you're playing tomato.
So close the angle while your team takes care of Lucio. Reloading in sight line of the BAP. Yeah, reloading in sight line of the BAP.
Oh my god, you're the worst person I've ever met.
But the worst person you ever met can make you better at Overwatch.
That's a bad bat play. Now he doesn't have window. Window? That's not
Lamp?
it. Lamp?
He gets it back. He gets cooldown reset when he takes the trip to spawn.
That's not fair.
It's not, but it is.
Look at me get this pick and carry team. This is a carry moment. Even though we didn't win the game. Look at that orb on the Kree. You like that?
I do. I hope your Kree uses it aggressively. He doesn't.
He doesn't. Because he's bad. Look at me kill that Junkrat.
Okay.
That was a Junkrat play.
Orb the Kree again, and then orb the Reinhardt. Okay.
Our Ryan was in a bit of a pickle, to be fair.
Oh, I bet I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do a power play.
Power play. No, I don't. No, I don't. I do.
You're predictable. Oh look, a lamp! I wonder how that works. It's almost like Temporal told you the first time it happened. So your BAPs are generally going to lamp first and going to be, trigger happy on the lamp. So you need to have trigger discipline for the trans, or you need to track their lamp.
Give me a Mercy 1 trick or something. I don't know.
You don't want to play with a Mercy 1 trick right now. I mean,
No,
you can
I
have
don't.
a Mercy 1 trick, but you don't want to play with a Mercy 1 trick when the rest of your team is playing.
Mercy
pretty
1
meta.
tricks are so bad.
Eh.
Smucker, I'm looking to use Smucker and Bloom in the chat. You know they're each Mercy 1 tricks? Disgusting.
Aren't you a Zen Moira 2 trick?
I play BAP a bit. My BAP is like 3.4.
Oh yeah, so when you're a BAP and you have a Zen and they have Transcendence, who goes first? Do you go first with Lamp or do they go first with Trans?
You need to be quiet. You need to be quiet. You know, Smucker peaked 3.98 and then fell to like flat on Mercy.
That happens. The game keeps getting harder.
Yeah, and do you wanna know what they said to me?
What?
And they peaked with BAP during the double shield meta,
Okay.
which was like 0 skill.
I don't know about that.
It was less skilled than playing in a brawl. You have to agree.
I mean, I think like the game has gotten more and more skillful because players and coaching has gotten better and
that was
better.
like a year ago too.
Sure, but like lots of people's peaks were a year plus ago. Game's been out for 4 or 5 years at this point.
And now they're like flat if they play. I'd quit the game too if I fell that hard.
Okay, let's take a look. You're doing that.
Oh,
Who's
I
being
don't die.
Yeah, don't die.
I don't die. I don't die because
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It would be really cool if you closed the angle. No, you didn't close the angle. Your diva just friggin' DM'd. You saw that, right?
What? What did I see? Why am I out? I'm probably out a bit far.
That's a high noon. That's a high noon. You're out a bit far away from your cover. You could be back here where you'd go, oh, a high noon, isn't that cute? Instead, you're at the mercy of your diva
I knew my diva would be there for me in my time of
cover
need.
your bad positioning with half of her DM.
Yes.
Yeah. Ugh.
And look at my BAP. BAP had bad positioning. Ouchie, ouchie. Horrible Baptiste player. He should know when I transcend.
Yeah,
he should read me.
I don't care what your BAP's positioning is like. I care what your positioning is like.
All I'm saying is it's impossible to climb out of Masters.
Yes, we've been over this. ELO exists and it's in Masters. No, it's not.
Masters only. All my teammates are garbage, and they suck. I mean, with Zen, it's a lot harder now, I think.
It is. No, it's harder to be Zen now than it was a month or two ago.
If I might be like 3900 or GM if I played this way. But there are also a lot more Zen, so more competition, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'd be a bit higher SR, honestly.
Yeah, you likely would. You can get a little bit of a boost by playing the hero in the proper meta.
Like, no, you know Zeno, that one trick? He was like 4,400, 4,500 consistently last season, but this season he like is like 4.2 to 4.4. Like it's a lot lower.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's true. All of my Masters GM players teammates are garbage. They're all bad.
Experience tranquility.
There we go. No lamp. No lamp. I was tracking it. I was tracking it. Power play. Power play. Big power play.
No lamp.
But this is an acceptable moment.
This was.
I think.
This was. But the reason that this
even
is
if we lamp.
working is because you're deciding to do this before anyone on your team is really in trouble. Like no one on your team is in trouble yet.
That guy's in trouble.
A little bit.
That's in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Okay.
You can say now.
You're right. No, you should have held
window.
it. You should have expected the lamp. You should have expected the lamp.
Tranquility.
No.
Yes, you should have.
This is a touch moment where the game is very lost, and I really thought my Ryan was gonna die. What if my BAP just sucks for a minute and he like?
Yeah, Overwatch
die.
is a team-based game. It's
That's
unfortunate how
not
frustrating
fair.
that makes it, but you realize that like early in this game for a year we were playing Zen Lucio and we always had to coordinate with our partner support. Like, are you beating or am I transing? Are you beating or am I transing? Like, who's
So
covering which ults? Like, it is a
this
team game.
fair.
Yeah. And if you're a Zarya and your Reinhardt never pushes, and you're like, "Hey, I would like to get some energy," and your Reinhardt is like, "No, I'm gonna do the Rein dance," and you're like, "But I would like some energy," and you see,
So
like,
I should not have transed here at all.
I'd have let the lamp come out first, is what I'm saying. You let the lamp
But
come
our
out first.
diva though, our DM garbage player.
Just look at what happened.
Let's look at our diva POV. Let's look at a diva POV.
Your diva's
He
going
didn't
close
even
to
lamp.
touch.
He didn't even lamp.
Yeah, yet. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean that the lamp isn't going to come out right on this corner and let your Reinhardt push past the corner and not care about the window.
So
And
what
you-
would be? So what if he didn't lamp though?
Then you lose your Reinhardt.
And then, oh, you did the fundamentally right thing, but you also lost the game instantly.
But you're gonna like yes, and that sucks. But like you were still gonna trans, but you were gonna trans to touch point 2 seconds from now, a second from now. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like, or you were gonna go, okay, my diva's too deep, so now I'm gonna trans and go get it. But it delays the power play aspect and of your trans by another second or 2 seconds, and that makes it stronger. Because you get more power play seconds out of it. You get 8 seconds of power play instead of 6 seconds.
So are you saying the only thing I need to do to be GM is, you know,
I'm
track
saying
lamps?
the most important mistake you're making consistently in this specific match is you're not paying attention to your BAP's lamp and you're not respecting that he's going to use it first. We could also talk about other things, and we have a little bit, like, hey, there's a little bit of cover stuff where you're really not respecting cover quite a bit. You're drifting about a second and a half away from it when you need to be half a second from it. And there's also some things surrounding, hey, I would like to see you better enable your DPS, but it's a little hard in this game for me to be too harsh on you, not enabling your DPS that hard, because your DPS...
You should be harsh.
Because the DPS aren't doing the things that you want them to do. They're not being terribly aggressive. So, like, if you gave them more Harmony Orb, would they be more aggressive? Maybe,
Probably
but they're
not.
not. But they're not being more aggressive, so you not giving them as more Harmony Orb is sort of like, okay, this is... I would still like you to give them more Harmony Orb still, but you wouldn't get as much benefit out of that in this game as you would the lamp. So those are the three things that are jumping out at me so far. So no, just going, oh, well, I won't, double up on trans and lamp. I want trans before the lamp is coming out, as the lamp is coming out, isn't going to get you to GM, but it's one of three things that we're looking at in this game right now.
If I perfected all those things, would I even be GM at this point?
If you perfected use of cover, potentially, yeah.
It's so, like, now it's, like, so hard to play Zen, I feel like. It's harder
It
than
is.
it was.
It absolutely is.
Like, because it's, like, literally the meta is so stagnant. You look at top 500 leaderboard for support, and it's just BAP Lucio.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
In Asia, it's much better, you know?
Well, that's
In
because
Asia,
they're...
there's more variety.
Sort of. I mean, they're playing double bubble with a little bit of brawl, and playing double bubble gives you a little bit more
Brig. It's
variety.
actually still like
Because
Zen
you get
Brig,
Zen
I mean.
Brig with a little bit of it. Well, you mostly get Brig Anna with some Zen. Like, that's more what you're
But
looking at
literally, like, everyone's most played heroes are in, like, top 100,
there. Mhm.
and even mostly anything. Like,
Korea plays meta harder than what the West does, by the way. So, like, you saying, like, theirs is better is, like, only because what's
I'm not.
accepted
I'm,
is the
I'm
meta
saying
over there
it's.
is a
I
little
think it's
different.
better. I'm saying it's better because, like, they have more of a variety, and I like that more than. Like, literally, the NA meta for top 500 is literally just BAP Lucio.
Sure. But there's people who break the meta. Like, remember in the last meta when everyone was playing Ball Sigma, and we had A10 going, I'm playing Zarya. Or we had everyone was playing Echo Tracer, and Yixna, or however we want to pronounce it, was going, nope, I'm hard fair one triggering, and both of them both of them got to the top slot. So, like, it's doable.
That's assuming I'm a good player, though.
Well, there you go.
That's assuming I can actually do something good.
Okay. Who's got your orb? The Reinhardts are orbed. You're gonna shoot this tire. You tried. Hey! There we go.
My Hanzo did it.
Yeah, I know.
It would have hit. I would have died.
It's been nice knowing you. Good?
Get the
Good?
diva, though. This was a
Nice!
BS death.
Okay. Why are you out here?
Pause, don't go. Pause, don't unpause. Don't unpause.
Okay.
We can just sit here for eternity.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's a little weird to me that you opened this angle
At 10 HP.
at 10 HP. When you count your Zen, you have shield health. You can just wait for it to respawn. But okay. Okay.
Bing.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Team wins anyway, though, because
Yep.
I carry them.
You carry them with your comms from the grave?
Yeah, I said, guys. Zarya won.
There you
I
go.
weren't even running with Zarya, but
There you go. It was the motivation they needed.
this was bad. I want to tell you if there's any way I could have avoided this death, because it's basically over as soon as it starts.
Okay.
For this, it's literally over as soon as the game.
Oh yeah,
starts.
you only get one. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I mean it's winnable, but then something happened, and I got flamed by the GM player here, and I don't know what I could have done because me and my support each died to this.
Okay.
But I'll leave it as a secret, a big surprise.
Big surprise.
Big surprise.
If you get widowed, I might pull my hair out.
It's not a widow. I actually rarely die to widows. I know I died to one.
Sorry, that was an inside joke for the. I don't think you were watching the finals, the ESC, but sorry. Anyways.
No, what happened?
My team lost to a widow by having someone too far out here, a widow from here, and it's like the fourth time that they've lost to that. Some of those have been in scrims, and the second official match that they've lost to the same team by being out here before they've discovered whether there's a widow there
Miami,
or not.
Ohio.
Yes.
Okay, Smucker, you need to be quiet, frankly. You're just a subpar player.
Okay.
Farah, you Mercy main. Gets boosts, probably.
And obviously we've told them what to do, but, you know. Okay.
It's so funny how everyone's boosted now. Look at this. Oh, and I'm dead. And it's all over. It's all done for the team.
So here you are.
Defend objective A.
Mm-hmm.
I blame it on our GM player for not eating the concussion mines.
It's actually the
Boom.
halt that should have been eated, not the concussion mines.
I would have taken either.
There is
Yeah.
chaos.
I would have dead. What could I have done? Like anything? Or do I just die?
You can split. You don't have to be with your support partner. You could do I'll play phone booth while he plays here. You could say,
That's
hey,
so
hey, Bap, play
bad,
up here.
though.
You could do, that, but really the case was, hey, you could have recognized what their comp was faster and said, okay, I guess I'm playing more over here. I'm playing over here. You could have potentially recognized that they were coming through here. But the real answer is I don't really care. Like, I look at this and go, usually the answer is this gets eaten by your diva at this level of play, and it didn't, and that sucks.
And this was like a 3.9 game. They were a 4K
Yeah,
player. They should have
This-
eaten it.
This isn't the end of the, well, I mean,
4.5 peak.
no. 4.5 diva should eat this, but I don't care that a 3.9 diva didn't eat
4.5
this.
peak. They
Um,
were a 4K diva. They were like top 5. They were 4.3 this season, but they fell. They were on a losing streak. They got mad at me.
Yeah, you could have recognized that these guys were running a more pokey comp, and therefore you potentially didn't want to back up like this because your team was actually going to want to rush them with your Mei and your Reinhardt. You could have reacted faster to the calls of what their comp was, if there were any, and been like, nope, I'm pushing up with my team because my team is going to aggressively push on a wall. I want to be able to hit discords, etc. But I'm not super worried about it. Again,
I wanted to just back up to that corner so I could spam them there, and then if need be, I can move up. Like if I back up to this corner and just play this area, then I can discord that Ryan. I can pump damage to him from afar.
yeah, but no one's enforcing this for you. You don't have a McCree playing here. You don't have a Junkrat or a Hanzo playing here. Your Mei's not playing here. Your Diva's not playing here. You do know that your team doesn't have any control of this.
Yeah,
So it's not
that's
like,
my team's fault.
but you know that your team doesn't have any control of this. So it's not totally
Some
your
our team's
team's fault.
bad. Elo
Like,
hell.
Yes, it
Elo
would be
hell.
nice. Your team should control this for you. But since they're not, maybe we want to play over here on phone booth.
I mean, we still would have lost either way if you think about
okay.
it.
Okay.
No, if you, I know you're actually like trying to help, but if you think about it, our BAP would have still played there. I would have died. I mean, he would have died. Then we have
Yeah,
no healing.
Sure, but then you would have lotteried yourself a win, maybe, because you'd have gotten a right click that would have eliminated somebody. I mean, you probably wouldn't have, but you might have. You can't lottery yourself a win when you're in the spawn.
Maybe I should have said, BAP, don't play over there.
Probably not. Probably not worth it. You're just more likely to tilt your teammates. Okay, this is clearly over. Okay, so let's get a good Zen screen here.
I mean, it was definitely up, but like the pull was so sudden. He probably should have went, but He's garbage.
Lamp could have been good.
Yeah, Lamp could have been good there.
I
could've been
personally am a fan of DM. Like, if we're saying other people should have done things, but anyways, the reality is you can't count on other people. Except with Lamp. With Lamp, you have to count on them.
You
See?
can't count on
See?
other people, but you have to count on other people. Thanks
Isn't
so
it
much
great?
for the advice.
Isn't it great? Overwatch.
Overwatch sucks. I'm going to play Tetris or some shit.
Well, you don't have to count on other people in Tetris, but you can't win either. So take up your mind. Okay. So the three things that we're going to want you to be working on are don't get hit by fire strikes. I'm kidding. The three things that we're going to want you to work on are going to be, hey, you do have to recognize that when you have a BAP, the lamp is what you expect to come out first. You can track the cooldown yourself. You know the cooldown gets reset if they take a trip to the spawn room, but that's what you're doing in terms of, hey, I'm going to get closer. I'm going to hold my trance for an extra second, extra 2 seconds, because I expect this lamp to come out and get a second or two of value before I'm going to use my trance here, or I might not even have to use my trance. The second thing, and the thing that probably would have given you the next most value here, is going to be, I do want you playing more on the cover. You don't have to be like here. You can be here with the cover.
The
with
corner
the cover,
is my friend.
Right, with the cover covering part of your screen is just fine. Like, you do a lot of playing here, and it can be back here, and that would be great. And then the third thing is going to be, I do want more Harmony Orb on the DPS in these setups. You are not the tank healer. You can try to triage the tanks, I guess, and you can heal tanks when you're between fights and they're the ones missing health. That's fine. But really, you're looking for, most of the time, other than, like, we're walking out of the spawn, so everyone's full health, and my Reinhardt's the only one with remotely aggressive positioning, because, like, we're all clustered behind my Rein. Sure, Harmony, you're Rein. But anytime anyone even thinks about going a little bit of a spread to the left, a spread to the right, taking a flank, anything like that, above your Reinhardt, etc. Anything like that, ooh, have a Harmony Orb, have a Harmony Orb, have a Harmony Orb, have a Harmony Orb. That's what I want you doing, and that should lead you to more uptime with the Harmony Orb on the Hanzo, on the McCree, on the Mei, all those things.
And then the lamp thing.
Yes, that was where we started. So those are the three
Okay.
things that I would give you. Do you have any questions? Anything else there?
I think it's more of a statement.
Mm-hmm.
If I played BAP at the same level I played Zen, I might be GM.
Okay.
Might be.
Yeah, might be.
You could think about it that way.
I could.
Are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking about it. Sure.
Everyone just like go Lucio. I'm like, I don't play Lucio. And they're like, it's not a hard hero, just speed me around.
Oh,
I'm
I disagree. It is a hard hero.
I'm like, I don't think that's how it works. You don't believe how many people I've had say that to me. It's an insane amount. Like,
Yes.
at least 10 people have been like, it just speed me around. It's that easy.
To be fair, though, most people don't actually understand what Lucios do. Like, they're just like, I think my Lucio just exists on Speed Aura. And it's like, oh, you think your Lucio just exists on Speed Aura as he's dueling the other Lucio for, like, corner control to try to boop the other Reinhardt in, as he's holding his amp specifically to make sure he has it for Blizzard, as he's
looking for good engages, booping engagements.
Oh, there's a Mei over here taking an off angle. Let me boop her back in. Yeah, there's a lot that Lucios do.
I don't think it's exactly as simple.
Okay.
That's all I have for tonight, folks. Please leave a tip. It goes directly to me. Yours truly.
No, it doesn't. But hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Sounds good. I'll see you next time, Jumbo. It's been fun. Chat wise, is there anything I need to catch up on here? We can go through chat, I suppose.
Fight the enemy where they are not. They were in hotel, so that was the wrong spot. Isn't Blah bronze?
I don't think so. I don't think Blah's bronze.
I don't think he's 3.7. That's all I'm gonna say.
Funny how everyone is boosted nowadays. He is costing his team the game.
Not true.
He played fine. He played fine.
How much of a percentage do you think I like? Like, do you think my team deserved the loss based on my performance?
Well, your trances weren't good. Like,
because
objectively,
my BAP was stupid.
No. Objectively, your trances weren't good, and all of your trances could have been like 2 seconds better.
But
so
sometimes I think sometimes if you're going for the power play, maybe wait for it. But like if you need to trans a grab dragon, then lamp isn't always going to save you.
No, but you let the lamp exist for a second or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get more power play instead of no power play at the other end of the Grav Dragon. You get 2 seconds of power play at the end of the Grav Dragon. You see how that
But
works?
but if it's like not, then just wait for the lamp to come out.
If it's not what?
So like, if the lamp, the lamp is, if we're just like, there's no ultimate. I'm really like thinking, okay, I'm gonna destroy this ultimate ability, right? Like I'm gonna not do this. I'm gonna not let them use this ultimate ability. And if it's just a power play, then I should still wait.
You lost
And
me.
then I
One
should
more
wait.
time? One more time?
Like, you're thinking about like it all wrong, Temporal.
Do enlighten me.
What you're saying is wrong.
Do enlighten
What if
me.
there's what if there's a Genji nanoblading
Mm-hmm.
and he dashes through both the lamp and the thing and he dies, and my Baptiste dies, and him, my Baptiste and the
Dash
lamp.
doesn't one-shot lamps even when it's nano-powered.
What if somebody else breaks it before him and then I don't trans because I think the lamp's got him?
Well, no, you don't think you do not expect lamps to get full duration. Like, I am literally expecting you to pay some attention to the lamp and be like, is this lamp going to buy us 1 second? Is it going to buy us 2 seconds? Oh, the lamp bought us 3 seconds? That's amazing. Like, I am expecting you to do some judgment of how much value you think the lamp is going to get. It's not going to be the end of my world if you trans when the lamp has 60 health left and it's like, okay, it was a touch early. I don't care. I mean, yes, it was
Well,
a
you're
touch early,
expecting
but
my
it's still
BAP. You're
but it's
expecting
still
my team
better
to
than
be
what you
good.
did. I am expecting your
expecting
BAP
my
to get the
BAP.
lamp off, yes. But if you see your BAP got shattered, of course you're still going to trans.
So I have to track the BAP lamp.
Yes.
Okay. Seems like a lot of work.
It is.
One thing before we end this here.
Okay.
People always are like, oh my gosh, after doing this coaching session with Temporal, I gained 500 SR or whatever. I went on a 10 win streak. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
What if I go on a loss streak? Do I get to blame you too?
Oh, I've had people tell me that they've gone on loss streaks afterwards, and generally what happens is they tell me, "Hey, I went on a loss streak," and I'm able to tell the rest of their story for them. They reach out to me and go like, "Temporal, I went on a bit of a loss streak," and I'm going to say, "This is what happened. What happened is you took a couple losses because you were focused on improving on something, which is natural and we expect because you're
And you're
playing a
not
little worse."
focusing on other stuff
Right.
as much.
And so we expected you to take a few losses. Then you had just a natural bad luck streak because those happen. You naturally lose 3-4 games in a row sometimes. Then you
And then
started
you
to
get
panic.
tilted.
Exactly.
And
So
then you
happened.
get all scared.
Yeah,
And then you drop, and that's how you become.
Mhm.
That's how GM becomes platinum. That's how.
Usually people who go from GM to Platinum, it has more to do with either they were good at one hero and that hero has massively been dumpstered, or it has to do with they didn't play the game for long enough that their skills just aren't. Some of it is rust, but
Yeah.
most of it is the player base got better. So like
I think half of like the coaching is
mhm.
like for me, like maybe not half, but like 1/3 of it is like the games feel more winnable because there's no stuff I could be a lot better on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, does that make sense? Because if I'm like, I know I could be doing better, but I don't know what specifically. And games to me feel more winnable because I know like specifically what I can be doing better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
I
understand.
can improve on this specifically a lot
Sure.
next time.
Sure. Okay.
That's it, Temporal. I
Cool.
expect payment in my PayPal. Later.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I know what your PayPal is, I suppose. So you've got that
What do
going
you
for
want?
you. But,
I'm being
hey.
harassed.
Okay. Do I see anything else here? Blah. Yes, Blah making fun of Jumbo. Posco went on a massive win streak in COD after reviews. Okay. Okay. Well, you're
And this
you're allowed to
person's
do
yelling
that.
at me, but they're not saying anything.
Okay. Is
random.
Smucker Navi? Is Smucker Navi? Hey, listen. Okay.
No.
That's gonna do it. Yeah.
Goodbye,
Sounds
Temporal.
like you guys have beef. Okay. Talk to you guys later, and I think this is gonna do it for the night. That's been plenty of Overwatch. I will talk to